Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
The thing that makes me put the guys go crazy. They lose their minds.
What it is, ho? Oh, what's up? Look like Scotty with the ran through body got snuck. Girl, so y'all know how this go, okay? So I'm going to insert certain clips of T's new video that I feel like are the most interesting or T was really spilt, okay? And then I'm going to give my opinion, my thoughts, this, that, and the third on what she is talking about, child. Y'all know what's going on. Let's get into it.
Boom, boom, boom. We talking to the girls. The girls is catching up. La, 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 la. And everybody speaking a piece about what they want to do. At this point, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if, I could trust anybody. I didn't know if people were going to have my back the way they say they would. I didn't know if people was really my friends. I didn't know. Because you just never know. You never know in this industry. You never know in this shit. You never know. It don't even have to be reality TV. You just never know in life. You know what I'm saying? And I was just kind of just like, I just felt like still it was a possibility that I could be by myself out there. You know what I mean? So, and obviously I have trust issues. Obviously, like, because there's a lot of times, people would be like, House B didn't stick up for me at the race car tracks, but they see, now like we're all closer and everything.
All right, so regardless of what happens, okay, I feel like T is so real for what she said. In terms of her being like, I really felt like I was going to be alone at the... It's a sad reality. It is a sad reality, but it's so true and it's so real. And I'm proud of her for going in with that mentality and not being naive. You know what I'm saying? So she was basically saying how she really was going to go into the reunion under the impression that she was going to be standing alone, that she was going to be alone. She didn't know who was her friends, who weren't her friends, this, that, and the third. And I completely understand, because when she did get dirty on the show, nobody was there for her, with the exception of Sky. And Sky was kind of there for her, you know what I'm saying? In terms of like speaking for her when she left. But other than that, nobody was there for her. Not only the girls in her house, the girls are, baby, girl, House B, girl, and it sounded like they redeemed themselves at the reunion, but I'm talking about why I feel like she was real for what she said, because baby, House B has a track record of not having each other's back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure House B is the one that was telling her, okay, we're going to have your back at this reunion, this, that, and the third. Because she said, regardless of what people was telling me, I still didn't know who was my friend. If I was going to be standing alone, I was under the impression that I was going to be standing alone. And I completely get it, okay? Because I'm not going to lie. Now, I know this episode was a long time ago, but T really got done bad on the show. Regardless of how much ish y'all claim she talked, what she did, girl, she did talk a lot of ish, okay? You know what I'm saying? There were certain situations before she got tag teamed, but it still never made it right for what they did to her. And I feel like if y'all really rewatched the episode, or if you remember the episode, baby, they did her bad, okay? They did her bad. They were saying horrible stuff about her. Natalie initiated it. Baby, it was just bad, you know what I'm saying? And nobody had her back, especially House B. House B was key Ken, baby. Tasiki was, doing Rolly hair, trying to fix Rolly hair. Anna was cheering them on, baby. Anna was, no ma'am. You know what I'm saying? They was key Ken. Camila was key Ken with them. Anna was key Ken with them. Biggie wasn't there yet, so we can't really say nothing about Biggie. But House B has a track record of not having each other's backs. You know what I'm saying? So if House B is in her ear before the reunion being like, oh yeah, well, we're going to do this. We're going to have your back. This, that, and the third. I completely understand why T was like, that's cool, but I still don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go into the reunion under the impression that I'm going to be alone. But it seems like House B really did stick to their word, because T took it to social media and basically said this. On a Mac, Biggie, Tasiki, and Camila showed me what real sisterhood looked like last night. I love these girls. Thank you a million times over. Then Anamac responded and she said, forever girly, we rock with you. I appreciate you girls. Love you guys so much more. Ups and downs, we showed that. Girl, it really just sounds like House B was running it, girl. It sounds like House B was running phase back to back. Girl, they was jumping. They was tag teaming. Girl, one girl caught a fade with House B. Another girl jump in, girl. It sounds like House B really just like... So, when I first seen this, I was under the impression, I was like, okay, so she's like... so-and-so and so-and-so showed me what real sisterhood looks like tonight. So I was like, okay... So did you fight it all? You know what I'm saying? Like, did they just catch all your fates for you? Like, what happened? Then we're going to get into it how what T indeed did get into it with somebody. And word on the street is that she popped them first. Next!
From there, you know, more girls start walking in and World War III broke out. I mean, straight up. Like, and in that instant, you know, I did see, like, everything that the girls said that they was gonna do for me, and everything that the girls said that they was gonna stand by, they did it on my side, on House B. Everybody really did come through like they said they would. So when I seen that and everyone was like in this vibe of like, you know, of like basically like a celebration, I was like, I mean, yeah, I got my lick back. So what? So I did what I had to do. So there. And it's not something that I wanted to do, but like I said, when conversations are happening and people are not seeing or taking accountability for their part and want to lie and bring up shit that happens off camera, but don't want to take accountability for how they treat people off camera when they're two different people, I'm like, yeah, no, I remember what you did to me. I remember what you did to me now. You made me mad again. I'm in that space again. And everybody's, woo, woo. And I'm like, oh, ah. I just was like, ah. I just hit her. Oh, I don't know. It's just whatever. I mean, I was like, you know, it just happened. And I was like, I didn't even want to fight you. She's like, I didn't even want to fight you. And I was like, me neither. She's like, so then why'd you hit me? I was like, because I felt like it. Because I felt like it. That's why. And because you did it to me. So there. So now we're even. And I don't care. Whatever happens after that, it was what it was, and it does what it does. So, boom.
Why did she describe it like that? The way that she described how she got her lick back is hilarious. She basically said, baby, you know, emotions was up. It was up. Everybody, it was, baby, you know what I'm saying? Overstimulation, baby. Adrenaline, girl. And I just hauled off and hit her, child. I'm not gonna lie. The way she described that was hella funny. All right, so when I first seen this, I'm just like, okay, so clearly she's only gonna get her lit back on 3 people. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It really should be 4 people because Natalie is the one who initiated it. But baby, no. Clearly, everybody wanted to get their lick back on everybody else but Natalie, okay? Nobody had the guts to pop Natalie except for E.T. Nobody, okay? So, let's get into it. So, I'm like, okay, so she's either talking about Rolly, Scotty, or E.T. Now, E.T. already did an interview, a very in-depth interview. She did not really mention T like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I was like, okay, highly doubt she got her. I highly doubt she popped Rolly. I just doubt that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, next person is Scotty, but Scotty went live, and Scotty basically said that somebody snuck her, but she didn't, you know, really specify as to who snuck her. But the scenario that Scotty kind of described and the way that T described it, it kind of went hand in hand, and fans put 2 and 2 together.
You know what? I haven't been talking online. I already got all my out during the season. Boom. But you know, a lot of people was talking online about me, whatever. I kept quiet. I was like, okay, they're going to talk that's what they're going to do. They're obsessed, whatever. Went in, had a little conversation. Boom, whatever. Then, motherfuckers was sneaking. And I was like, Hold on now. Hold on. Chapter 1, it did say right here, if you want to win in a fight, catch your opponent off guard. She must have read this book. But she caught me off guard, but she should have did a better job because I should have a black eye, busted lip, something. If you go catch somebody off guard, you better get them. You better get them. You better get them. Because, baby, once I said, oh, no, you didn't just, that was like a love tap. Now, come here. Come here, mamas. Come here. Come here. I only fought once, and that's all honestly, that was already too much for me. The negativity, I was... All right.
Girl, Scotty been on my TV screen for a couple years now, and this is the most, personality that I done seen from hers. I'm not gonna lie, she kind of had me cracking up in this live, especially when she picked up that book. One thing about Scotty, girl, I am not about to play with Scotty in that damn book, child. Okay? You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, now you know, Scotty done bought a whole self-defense book on how to street fight, child, for the reunion. She said she was gonna use it for the reunion. Girl, I'm not, like I said, girl, I'm not gonna play with Scotty in that book, okay? So fans put 2 and 2 together when Scotty described what happened. Oh, and let me say this, Scotty. Okay, before I finish my sentence, okay, y'all know the ADHD be kicking in, child. I can't stay on one subject. Scotty, okay, because Scotty, girl, I'm not finna play with you trying to give fight lessons and stuff, talking about something. If you're gonna sneak somebody, I should have had this, I should have had that, because you sneak me. If you sneak me, you need to get me. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna sneak somebody, you need to get them. You need to get them, because you didn't get me. Girl, let's not forget, okay? You Scotty, girl, you're not the best fighter, girl. Okay, you're not Miss Fighter. So stop, okay? Because you definitely snuck T, all right, in the little go-kart place when T, right after T just fought somebody else. You definitely snuck her, and baby, you really didn't do much. You really didn't, okay? Whether she had damage or not, because sometimes I feel like people be like, oh, well, I didn't have no damage. Okay, well, that don't mean that you didn't get tapped. Like, that don't change the fact that you got mopped up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you really, not only did you not leave no damage, okay, but she just got done. You had every advantage. What I'm trying to say is that you had every advantage in the book to get T that day. On top of you sneaking her, on top of her just getting into it with somebody else, on top of her clearly being alone and vulnerable, baby, you should have got her that day. How about that? Okay, but you didn't. You was in the bathroom crying about a scratch. All right, girl, Scotty, I'm not gonna play with you, child. Anyways, so when these two both said this, right? When Scotty said this and T said that on her channel, it's like, okay, fans put 2 and 2 together, but it was really confirmed. Okay, it was really confirmed when Jonathan went live, and he confirmed it.
Oh, Scotty, look, Scotty beat up T too. She was mocking her ass. T turned around and started running. Scotty, mop. Oh, Scotty, look.
Girl, so this is a mess. Okay, this is a mess. It is a mess. So, child. All right, so me personally, okay, I feel like Scotty don't know how to get down, okay? I feel like we've seen ample amount of opportunity for her to get down, and I feel like she really has not impressed me yet, but I do know she got that fire in her from when she got into it with Razor, and when she, rolling in the back of the head on Baddies South reunion, when she got her lick back. So it's like mixed feeling. Me personally, I still feel like she don't know how to get down. So my point is I feel like she can't get down. I feel like she don't know how to get down. I feel like she's just not a fighter in general. So it's like when she do fight, it's like very unimpressive. Like I'd be like, ew, you know what I'm saying? But I know she got some fire to her, especially when she is provoked first. However, Mr. Jonathan Boo, like I like you and all, but baby, I'ma just have to see this for myself. Because, girl, like, Scotty can't get down, in my opinion. Like, so, and whether T lost or won, girl, she felt like she wanted to get her lick back. Okay, cool. Like, because Scotty really never gave her a fair one. Like, let's really talk about it. Like, girl, Scotty, girl, like, T was literally yelling in your face on the sprinter Okay, she was yelling in your face on the Sprinter, and you didn't do or say anything. Like, you got punked by a new girl. Okay, after 3 seasons of you being on the show, you got punked by a new girl. She yelled in your face. You didn't do anything. The next day, you wanted to try to do your big one. You didn't do your big one. You still didn't get into it with her. And then you waited until she got into it with somebody else to finally get into it with her. And then you couldn't even give her fair one. You snuck her. So honestly, the fact that, first of all, the fact that T snuck her, if she did, baby, but it sounded like she did by the way she was talking and by the way Scotty described it, baby. It really sounded like T snuck you, and I don't feel bad because it's really the fact that you snuck her too. So it's like you're trying to act surprised as if you gave her a fair one to begin with, baby. You waited until she already got into it with somebody, okay? Days after the initial situation happened with y'all, and you still ain't give her fair one. You still snuck. So, girl, I honestly don't care. Like, you talking about some people were sneaking. Girl, we don't care. Like, she did what she had to do, and she felt like she wanted to get her lick back, and you ain't give her fair one, and what, like, girl, what? But anyways, it's in terms of like T getting mocked by Scotty, like Jonathan said, we just gonna have to see because baby, I believe it when I see it, child. That's all I'm trying to say, girl. Okay, I believe it when I see it, girl. And then if Scotty did win, I'll give her props. But at the same time, girl, whether T lost, got mocked, tossed, girl, I don't care. Okay, she wanted her lit back. That she did what she felt like she needed to do. Yeah, and that's just what it is. All right, because Scotty did not give T the respect of giving her a fair one on the show. So it is what it is, baby. Next!
Everybody handled what they had to handle. And, there's like this list of fights that like happened. Half of that shit ain't even true. I've seen it going all over the internet. Half of that shit ain't even true. But there's a lot of shit on there that is definitely true. I don't even know how many rounds people win. I can't tell you how many rounds people win. I don't know how many rounds people was getting it in. And there was a lot of fights that went down, to be honest, I couldn't watch every single one because at one point 2 people over here, 3 people over here, 5 people over here, and then 1 person over there, and then the 2 people I thought was over here are now over there with other people. I really couldn't say exactly what happened, and I was just like in and out. My top fell off, everything, some things was flying, my tits was flying everywhere. And then people's, oh my God. Everything that Suki's saying is true.
That's one thing I'm going to do. Scarface just got her ass beat, okay? But I ain't even going to lie. Before Sapphire, Suki got her so bad, I ain't going to lie. That girl look like the Elephant Man right now. I bet you she won't go lie. I got $1,000 for her right now if she show that face right now.
Everything that Tasiki's saying is true. Yeah, they telling the truth. And everybody else lying. So, everybody in House B is telling the truth, and everybody in House C is telling the truth. As far as what's going on in House A, they don't even know what the hell's going on over there. Like, they don't even know what's going on with their own people. So I wouldn't be taking any type of insight from what they talking about. But as far as House B and House C,
girl, it just sounds like it was like, I don't know. This one might just go down as the Baddies reunion. This one might go down in history, child. We don't know. This one might just go down in history, child. And Camila also revealed that basically they also had dialogue. So not only did they have dialogue, well, according to Camila, but they was also getting down, girl. T said, girl, they was getting down so much she lost count of how many times they done got down, child. But her saying that House A is lying, honestly, is not surprising, E.T. is over there. E.T. is an established liar. Rolly is over there. Rolly is an established liar. Natalie is over there. And, well, we already know what the last 3 letters of Natalie's name is, child. So, you know what I'm saying, baby? She said, baby, they don't even know what's going on with each other. The girls done fell out themselves, so don't believe nothing that House A is saying, child. And I've been listening to what they've been saying, but like T said, I'm honestly just taking it with a grain of salt because honestly, I'm hearing different stories from everybody, to be honest. But House A, I definitely, girl, Natalie still ain't say nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, girl, I'm taking what they say with a grain of salt, girl. Natalie barely said anything. E.T. spilled all the beans, child. Still don't know what she really said, what's the truth or not, girl. You know what I'm saying? Rolly spoke out, I think like 1, 2, or 3 times, but that was it. She has been quiet ever since then, girl. House A is real quiet, girl, except for E.T., girl. You know what I'm saying? Girl, It just said, I cannot wait to watch it. It really just sounded like House B just ran circles around them, girl. Oh, let me ask y'all a question. If y'all made it this far, let me ask y'all a question about House B. Because I really want to know what's tea. Do y'all feel like the fans put a battery in House B's back? Okay. Because me personally, let me stop. Anyways, girl, we gonna see, girl. I feel how I feel, child. You know, y'all let me know how y'all feel, though.
When I'm telling my team, I was like, let's go, it's time to go. And then when I was leaving, I don't know why, but like, it was like, for me, like, okay, so boom. So when I was leaving, right, I was going to my car or whatever. The security was walking to me to my car. And I was standing out there waiting for my car. And then when I got to my car, I was like, okay, bye, whatever. But then I seen this video come out or whatever. Like, people was watching me come out and saying, like, oh, yeah, like, look at you with all these securities. Like, she's scary ass. Like,
This T lucky she got all this motherfucking security with her. Cause would have tore you right out that glittery shit.
Scary ass. Security.
The bitches is security up. Them bitches got security.
oh, okay. Literally, when I left, it was like only 30 more minutes of the reunion. So, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm always leave a little bit earlier than everybody else because of exact reasons like that. Like, look at people outside, like, watching and, like, you know, Zeus be moving right. Like, Zeus be moving right in a lot of ways, but at the same time, like, it would be so long drawn out. It'd be like, oh my God, are we ever going to leave? We just sitting here like ducks. So I'd really like to, like, move on my own. But as far as, like, having, like, 8 security with me, like, that's normal. Like, that's normal for us. So I don't know why, like, they made it seem like I was like, you all come with me. Like, that's even something that I'm, like, warranted to do. That's not, I don't go and say, hey, everybody, come with me. People have to be authorized and told what to do. So whatever they was told to do, they was told to do by somebody who was in the higher ups of the network. Not because I was like begging people to come with me. Are you stupid? That's every day for me. Hello, I'm a celebrity. I have security. Get over it. But to sit there and say I'm scary while you sitting in the car in the dark looking at me and what I got going on with my shit, you a weirdo. And y'all was giving stalker vibes. I don't even know why there was people all over there. I understand the fans, but people that is trying to like jump or whatever and y'all don't even know me, like, for what?
So I definitely do feel like it is a little weird for them to for ET's friends to sit outside and to like wait and watch them and record them and then call them scary when you're all the way where they can't even see you. You know what I'm saying? Watching them in the dark. Like, it's just weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I kind of understand to a certain extent because ET got done the way she got done. Me personally, and not saying that it wasn't ET's karma, because I do feel like it was ET's karma and she had it coming. But you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't care what my friend did on the show, baby. If y'all do her the way they did ET, girl, I'm pulling up too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna sit in a car recording. Like, if I'm gonna sit in the car and wait, man, we gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, we're gonna thump. Like, I'm not finna sit in the car, record somebody from afar and then call them scary and then have the nerve to call them scary. No, ma'am. No, that I understand where she's coming from when she said, like, I'm not scary. Y'all are just weird. Like, I get it, girl. I understand you, T. I get it. That is all I have for y'all today. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me to the end. I really do appreciate it. It's Messy Maya. I'm out this hoe. Bye.